here's baby me, and as you can see, I was a very happy baby. My mom really enjoyed dressing me up all the time, and it doesn't seem like I hated it, except here. Here I am eating a burger, which I also enjoyed, along with strolling both my babies and always carrying my purse like it was a job. And here's my alliance partner, my brother, Christian. We were both super close growing up, only 3 years apart, and whatever he did, I did, and vice versa. We never excluded each other, and we're pretty much stuck side by side. Not to mention we both wore some pretty cool shades. Anyway, here's my dad, who's pretty much the emperor of his empire, our home, and my mom, the empress, of course. My family means the world to me, and I couldn't really do it without them. This is a pretty outdated pic, but it works, minus dad, mom, and Dakota. I would also describe my family as nationalistic because we really are super close to each other. Here's the most recent picture of Christian at prom, and here are the others, Hunter, Hannah in the blue, and Dakota in the pink. Not to mention, though this kid may seem sweet, which he can be, he actually is a conflict in my life. We are also pretty close in age, and because of this, he tries so hard to be a menace. For example, taking my phone to take pictures just like these two. I am, however, thankful for my friends who like to take my phone and take pictures when I'm not paying attention. And then when I do find out, I'm happy to return the favor to all of them. Anyway, I'm just really lucky to have befriended all the amazing people I have in my life because they make me smile, laugh, and enjoy life. And to the friends who have stuck by my side since the beginning of what I remember and took those leaps of faith with me. Also to the friends I can just be weird with, because I really am most of the time, as you can see. And to the newer friends I've made along the way. Not to mention man's best friend, along with the first friendships you will make in your life, including cousins, and all of the buddies from elementary school that not yet have been forgotten. I also hunt. It's something not many may agree with, which is understandable, but it is something I do enjoy doing. I do this with both my brother and my dad. And here you can see him using technology literally in the middle of nowhere, which shows how dependent we are of it. I know I have a really big tendency to be attached to mine to keep up with all the latest news and what my friends are up to, a way to get outside information without seeing in person. I would describe the economic aspect of my family's life as socialist. My parents provide housing, not really my house, food, and clothing. Well, I just have to earn money for what I want, such as candy, extra clothing, shoes, and music. And for the political aspect of my family's life, I describe it as absolutism. Basically, they can control what we do in every way. For example, what we can and can't do. It's all up to them. My primary sources include these really small pins I received from my first elementary school at Copeland. They give them out for good behavior, and as a kid they were really cool, so I've kept them ever since. And this is my other primary source. It's a small stuffed puppy I've had ever since I can remember and would take everywhere as a kid. Learning about World War II was my favorite time period in history. We studied this year. The Holocaust was a horrible tragedy that affected millions of innocent Jews, from men, women, and down to children of all ages. The Jews were a special target of Nazi ideology and policies, which resulted in the Holocaust. They were sent away to concentration camps used to torture and murder millions. In the final moments of war, SS guards moved camp inmates by train or on forced marches, often called death marches, in an attempt to prevent the liberation of a large number of prisoners. However, as the Allied forces moved across Europe in a series of offensives against Germany, they finally began to encounter and liberate concentration camp prisoners. The crimes committed during the Holocaust devastated most European Jewish communities and eliminated hundreds of Jewish communities in occupied Eastern Europe entirely. In the aftermath of the Holocaust, many of the survivors found shelter in displaced persons camps administered by the Allied forces.